Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a hot oil treatment on my hair. I will be going over the different oils that I use and I will talk about the great benefits that a hot oil treatment can have on your hair. So let's get to it. The oils that I use are similar to some of the other oils that I've mentioned in my videos. So I use the extra virgin olive oil, my organic castor oil, grape-seed oil, and some jojoba oil. Applying the oil can be messy, so it is best if you have like a bottle that has a nozzle on it. I like to use my oils at different ratios. The majority of the oil that I use in a hot oil treatment is olive oil. So I'm going to put 5 ounces of olive oil and then 1 ounce of the rest in the bottle. So now that I have my oil, you guys see that I have 8 ounces of oil inside. I'm just gonna go up and down with it to kind of get the oil to mix. So at this point, it is time to heat up your oil, hence why it's called hot oil treatment. So people have like different methods for how they do it, but I personally choose not to put direct heat on my oil. So instead, I either heat up some hot water on the stove, or I'll heat up the hot water in the microwave. Microwaves really aren't my best friend, so I choose the stove method instead. So I just heat up a small pot and let that water come to a boil. And once it's done boiling, I'll pour the water over in a jar and I just simply stick my oil in that jar for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It really don't take that long depending on how hot your water is. And then it simply indirectly heats up the oil without me having to put direct heat on the oil. And just in case you're wondering why I don't heat up my oil directly, I choose to keep the benefits of the oil inside of the oil pretty much. You know, whenever you cook something or put direct heat on it, it takes away some of the nutrients out of the oil or food, whatever you're doing, whatever you're cooking. So that's why I do the indirect heat method. You can see at this point it's starting to gently boil. So at this point, this is when I normally take it off the stove because I don't want it to be boiling hot. So now I just stick my oil inside of the pot. You can try 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how hot you want your oil to be. So at this point, if you feel that your oil is hot enough, test it out on your skin first, like your hand, just to make sure it's not too hot. You want it to be warm. You don't want it to be like scalding hot, because it's going to be hot on your hair and your scalp, and some people be like, you know, they can burn from it or whatever. You just want to make sure that it's not that hot on your skin, and you want to make sure that your hair is freshly washed. My hair was washed yesterday and I have a deep conditioner on it, so my hair is still clean. But like, you don't want to have old product or anything on your hair because the oil won't really be able to penetrate through a dirty scalp. So make sure your hair is clean. Hot oil treatments can be messy, so make sure you have a towel. So now at this point, I'm just going to apply it to my scalp. It's warm, it's not too hot on my scalp. And as I'm applying it literally everywhere on my scalp, you want to massage your hair. Like, the heat is already adding some stimulation to your scalp to get the blood flowing. But you know, once you massage it in, you just want to keep the blood flowing. You don't have to do it for long. And normally I don't do head massages often. I really don't like when my head get rubbed, but it's like it really get the blood flowing. So that is something that you should try and practice. At least not, if you don't do it every day, I would say every other day. Just take your fingers and just massage the top of your head. So I'm gonna put this everywhere on my hair. That's why I say it's easier to do it with a nozzle, because you can just like be putting it in your hair at certain spots without having to part your hair. So now, after you have coated your scalp pretty good, it's now time to moisturize the rest of your hair. For me, it'll be easier if I work in sections. So just gonna try and get some of this hair out of the way. What you want to do, you don't want your scalp to be like super greasy, because trust me, the oil will be running all down your face, and you don't want that. So what I normally do is I try to lightly coat my hair like this. I just kind of drizzle it down, and then I just rub it in. I do it on the front side and I do it on the back side to make sure it's really getting in there. Focus on the ends of your hair, because that is where you get your split ends at. So make sure you're focusing down there. Like I said, you don't have to drench it to where your hair is like super greasy, but you just want to really moisturize it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a length check soon because my hair really has grown. Okay, so this part is pretty good. Y'all see I didn't do too much. Just do it up top, do it down low, and then go ahead and do the rest of your hair. And once you feel like it has been coated well, we will move on to the next steps. So I'm all done putting the oil on my hair, and if y'all have never tried a hot oil treatment or an oil treatment in general, like, I love the way oil makes my hair feel. My hair feels so soft right now. So after this, I'm just going to put all my hair up under a cap, and you can either go sit under your hooded dryer or you can go sit under a steamer. Y'all know me, I'm going to sit under my steamer just to get even more moisture inside of my hair. And I'm going to sit under my steamer for maybe 10 to 30 minutes. I would say, depending on how dry your hair is, that's how long you go ahead and go sit up under the dryer or the steamer. And if you don't have that option, go ahead and put a plastic cap on your hair, or even if all you have is a garbage bag, put a plastic garbage bag over your hair. Maybe go take a towel, wet it, go put the towel in the microwave, and just put that wet towel over your hair, and that way there can be some steam action going on, and that will help penetrate your hair if you don't have a steamer or a hair dryer. I went ahead and set under my steamer for 30 minutes. And y'all can, I don't know if you can see the water, but that steamer definitely added moisture to my hair and water to my hair. And y'all also see my steamer be getting me real good, my forehead. So my hair feels, oh, my hair feels lovely. My hair needed this because, like I said, it is winter time. My hair normally gets pretty dry, but especially since it's winter time, it gets even more drier. So my hair was in great need of this. Now, only thing left to do is to get in the shower and wash my hair. However, I told y'all that I washed my hair prior to applying the oil, and that's most likely what you should do. You want to apply the oil to clean hair, but I will say that as long as you didn't put too much oil on your hair, the oil should pretty much wash out and just pretty much be able to just coat your hair. You shouldn't get in the shower and rewash your hair because it's just gonna strip your hair of like all the moisture that you just put inside of it. Now, when it comes to the oils, you pretty much can choose the oil that you want, but if your hair is dry or if your hair has like broken off and you're trying to repair your hair from breakage or just to prevent some breakage, then you want an oil that's really going to penetrate your hair, and that would be coconut oil, avocado oil, or olive oil. Like those three will really penetrate your strands or really put some moisture back into your hair. Now, if you're just trying to do a hot oil treatment for, let's just say, some maintenance, just like I said, to kind of prevent the breakage, like you don't see that your hair is super dry or your hair isn't like breaking off or anything, and you just kind of want to do like a nice little treatment for your hair, then you don't have to use those oils. Instead, you will want to use castor oil, jojoba oil, or grape-seed oil. Those oils have a higher fat content, so instead of really penetrating through your hair, which it will a little bit, it's more so going to seal your hair cuticle and just kind of add that moisture to the outside of your hair. Now, those options are for healthier hair, so if you feel like your hair isn't damaged, then go ahead and use those oils that's higher in fat. Or, like I said, it's really up to you. You can use whatever you want to use. So if you have never tried a hot oil treatment, you definitely need to try it. Your hair will definitely thank you. There are many benefits to putting this oil in your hair, and don't forget to massage your hair. So you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching it. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much. I hope that you all will be able to benefit from this video and that I gave enough knowledge for you guys to understand why you need to do a hot oil treatment every now and again. Oh, and one more thing, you don't have to do it, like if your hair is pretty healthy, then I would say just do it once a month, maybe once, maybe twice a month, just to, like I said, kind of get that relaxation for your hair and just to kind of keep your hair healthy. But if your hair is more damaged, then I would say go ahead and try and do one. Go ahead and try and do one weekly, and then you can slowly go to like every 2 weeks, every month, once your hair is more healthy. So that is it for this video, you all. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.